Thank you, our MC Jason. I think he did a very good job, right? I think everybody, please give him a very big round of applause. Give him a one, I think, a big hand for Jason for doing a very fantastic job. And I think this is part of the MA world, the wonderful MA world that we have two generations in the business doing very well, and at the same time achieving success, sharing the same common path of business and as well as a goal as well, topics as well. So I think Gary must be very happy, yeah, on this. So again, thank you to our Jason, and also thanks to our Gary on his wonderful presentations. And hi to everyone. For those who are here tonight with me, okay, for those who are listening, for those who I've known for years, for those who I don't know, or new friends that are we just met tonight, can we just have a five here, high five for me, for each and everyone? Can we have a five here? And a greet and hi, yeah, just give me a hi for everyone, me and everyone, and for on this special evening. Okay, why I say special? Thank you very much, all the five coming in. No, I say special. It's like this evening we are counting down another 3 more days on the last month of our 2020. Now there was this movie called Truman Show. I don't know whether have y'all some of you have watched it before. Truman Show by Jim Carrey. He said, "In case I don't see you, okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good night." Okay, so for those people who I didn't even have a chance to meet up all my friends, and for all the leaders that are for this past 2020. I just like to say that hi, and we're having a great and fruitful year of 2020, even though the pandemic. Okay, so and for those we might not even probably be meeting for the coming 2021. Okay, I wish you all the best of 2021 coming, and I'm sure it's going to be the best because it always is an attitude and a mindset that we look forward on possibilities, full of possibility, full of hope that we have a better 2021. Now, my topic is the best is yet to come. But for me, okay, the best is always around us. Okay, the best of yesterday, the best of today, and the best of tomorrow. So the best is always with us today. Now, a lot of people might think that yeah, that's it, 2020. We are finishing our 2020. We have wasted our 2020. Not waste a little bit of it because we have experienced a lot, we have learned a lot, we've grown a lot, and it depends on actually how you utilize your 2020. It depends on how you utilize and how you see it and how you actually positions it on your 2020. It helps you to move forward to 2021 for a better 2021 with your experience in 2020. A lot of people say that this is a very bad year. This is a year that a lot of shocks, a lot of I would say that a lot of shocks, a lot of things that we are not expected and all these things. Yes, I do agree with you. But these are time that is not these are time that are not unprecedented. I would say that not unprecedented. These are not times that is not happened before. These are not unprecedented time. These are time that actually there are times similar to now. It's just that probably not COVID, probably not pandemic. Okay. There are times that there are a lot of event of times in history that list of company comes and go. There I do agree with you that during 2020 we saw many businesses close down. We saw many people having difficult times. Okay, we have saw many business shops close down and all these things. But this is not the only time. This is not. It didn't just happen. This is not something that is only happened in 2020. There are many of time lists of company that actually because of unexpected change, because of the change, unexpected. Okay, the list of company disappeared, go, vanish. But again, at that moment of time, there are a lot of new company, new businesses, new opportunity that actually arise from those incidents and those events. So I want to say is that, even though 2020 was the time where we saw or we heard a lot of negative news, but I can guarantee you there are somewhere that there are people who actually rose up during the pandemic, during the bad times, and they achieved success during this 2020. You see, in the old days when we first have internet, okay, there are many companies who are not expected of the changes and they just disappeared. But there are companies who make full use of it. They make it. We have things like Grabs and Uber that came along the way, and we see the disappearance of taxis. Why? It is because the taxi does not change. It does not adapt. So that's why when Uber and Grab came along, taxi went away. So when there was time when we watch movies through videotapes, and here comes along internet streaming videos, and you see one after another, all the shops starts closing down. So when in any event of time, there are businesses who disappeared. There are businesses who ride along the wave, the challenges, the obstacles, and they rise up. So it's all about change. If we embrace change, we would not actually be we will not see it as actually an obstacles or difficult moments, but we will see it as an opportunity. Now, when we see a lot of those many moments, and then for this moment of time, I want y'all to seriously think about it. In your memory. Now, Grab replaces taxi. Taxi didn't change, and they are gone. Movie streaming replaced videotapes. Okay, and any one of you can come up with any examples. Now, I'm not going to show you PowerPoint PPTs. I'm going to go through this with conventional discussions with y'all, because I'm not here to teach you anything. We are here to talk about things that's happening, and how are we going to look forward? How are we going to move forward with a possible mindset that we are actually doing much better, and we're going to be even better and greater. So, ladies and gentlemen, change that is happening around us. Can you think of any companies that actually comes and goes because of these changes? Any company, any type of businesses that actually because of and they become something new, something that actually
sorry to disturb, a bit laggy.
My internet is a bit laggy, is it?
Yeah, it suddenly freezes for a while.
Okay, can everybody hear me? Probably just give me a 1. Can anyone hear me? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's come back to just now what I say. Yeah, during this time of change, okay, Grab replaced taxi because taxi didn't change. Videotapes was replaced by movie streaming online. Okay, so when things happen, it does not is always bad. Okay, there are things that are bad, but it always comes with opportunity. Can y'all think, okay, of anything, any company, any business, any events that actually have rose up during this pandemic, this COVID time, and because of the changes, they actually make it much better? Hi, anyone? Zoom software. Well, that's fantastic. Zoom for software. I think, yeah, through education from office to online. This is something. Yeah, I think this is something that we are we are facing currently. Many businesses close down. Actually, there are many there are many workforce that are not needed. That's why they were actually retrenched. Or there are certain these they are affecting a lot of probably petrol business as well, because the petrol business was affected because why? Because less travel around, because Zoom came in. Okay, because Zoom came in, platform applications be a trend. True. TikToks, uh, so you see there are a lot of business that because of change, because they embrace change, because they the mindset, you see, many people, many company, they are trying to preserve what they have. Business as well. Now, what I'm trying here to tell you today is what's happening now. But later on, I will relate it back to our MA business. What happens to see is that many businesses suffer. It is because they are trying to preserve, and they are trying to hang it out, hang on, and trying to pull through and wait through the pandemic so that they can survive. Now, would you think that trying to hang on and trying to defense and trying to just shield out the storm, okay, would you think that this is the best way to pull through a pandemic or even a catastrophe and events, okay, when it happens like currently what we are going through? Do you think that nothing and just trying to be conservative, trying to hang on, trying to shield ourselves? Or do you think that we need to change, to do things differently and to move forward? What do you think about that? Change. Okay. Well, I don't see one only. Change. You see, the first thing in our mind that we need to adjust is that we need to understand one thing. This is not all. This time, 2020, is not just all bad. We are suffering. There are people that not we. There are people that is suffering. Is because they are trying to wait things out, wait for things to get better. People are trying to wait for things, wait for the pandemic, wait for the COVID to pull through. And well, it didn't pull through in 2 months, 3 months time. It ended up probably it's already been like 10 months down the road. So when you start to hang it out and you say, never mind, I'll wait, then by the time you know, you're obsolete. So we need to change. Yes, correct. We need to change or do something that suits to the situation. We have to change and we have to think, how are we going to move forward to have a better tomorrow? So there are many people, what will we do rather than just preserve? How can we be better? Not just wait and see. So there are people who, their mindset is to think, how are we going to get through this? You see, many people, do you agree with me or not? Then that many people, the question in their mind is, how are we going to get through this? Yes or no? Many people, their mindset, how are we going to get through this? Yes or no? No sound. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, so now there's this mindset in many people. How are we going to get through this? And I do agree that many people, do you agree with me that many people have this mindset during this pandemic? How are we going to get through this? Now there's another type of mindset. How are we going to change to be better? To get through it and to be better, to move on or to move forward. How are we going to get through this versus how are we going to change to move forward? Now, these are two different, totally polarized mindset. Two polarized mindset. One is that how are we going to get through this? Now, when you think of how we're going to, this which is the majority of the mindset, many people will always, this is a defensive mindset. Then when you say think about offensive mindset, how are we going to change to move forward? I think which one is better? What do you think? Which one is a better mindset? Change. Second one. Thank you. How are we going to change to move forward? You see, we all understand that currently we are in a tunnel, a very dark tunnel. But if you focus on what is beside around you, that is all dark, nothing is going to help you. But if you focus on the light at the end of the tunnel, and you move towards the light, and you start to see that, yes, things will start to move. Things will start to change. Well, at the end of the tunnel, when the light is there, when the end of the pandemic, you discover that many things will be different. You see, a lot of people think that they hang on, what are we going to get through, how are we going to get through this? By the end of the tunnel, everything will be the same, by COVID is no more, everything will be the same. Do you think that everything will be the same? No, it's no longer. Things have changed. Those days when we have videotapes, no longer we are using videotapes because technology moves very fast. Likewise, when we end of the tunnel in end of 2021, the way we do Amway business is no longer the same. So we have to adapt to changes. And I'm very proud that I'm with a company that is ahead of all other competitors and all other companies. Because Amway and ECVI is always having the mindset of possible mindset, infinite possibility, that we always change, adapt to changes. You look at Amway, when those days that we have giving speeches and we stand on the stage, but you see this era has passed. It's not here. It's not there anymore. Yes, maybe after 2021 there will still be stage public speakings and stage trainings and all these things, but it will complement together. The Zoom thing, the online thing, training will always be with us for the next decades already. This pandemic, the best thing about this is that it makes the world smaller. Those days when you do Amway business, when you have to travel very far, you have a prospect, if you're in Penang, you have a prospect in JB, you have a friend in JB, and you want to talk to him about the business. Now, if he or she says that, yes, I want the business, you also have some challenges because why? You only can see that person every 2 to 3 months. But now, if you have a friends in Johor Bahru, in KK, or in Sarawak, or in Singapore, or in anywhere parts of Malaysia or Singapore, you can actually see the person, coach the person, and grow with the person each and every day without fail. That's something really amazing. This is something really amazing. You see, we save our time. Because of the zooming and everything. So this is something that is amazing. You look at Amway today, the day when we have our recognition, our Achievers Night on the Facebook. I tell you, this is something that is really, really, it gives you, sometimes people will say that, can we do it on the online thing? Can it really be excited? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So I'm really proud of those days when I'm really proud because my partner is Amway. Remember that those days when you have customers everywhere and you have headaches how to get the products to them. But today you can just at your home and you can just do any ordering and to any customers, to any address, and your business grow exponentially. It grows at a super speed if your mindset is right. You see, if you stay at home and just keep complaining, you know, of course, nothing will happen. But if you start change your mindset, your business will be unlimited. It will be unlimited. So I'm not worried of what I can do now, but I'm more worried of why I do it now. You see, it's not the how that matters, whether pandemic or no pandemic. There's always a way to achieve success. There's always a way to achieve success, whether there's during economy recessions, whether it's because of the oil war, because of the COVID-19. There's always a way, if you want it, to achieve success and to achieve your Amway goal. But the problem is that I'm not worried of what I do, but I will worry of why I do it. I think that's the question that we need to ask ourselves. Why? Over here, I've got 5 points that I want to touch on. The first one, which related to the why, the first point is check in yourself. Check in yourself. Remember your why, the why that you want to do the Amway business. Now, to many people, probably they have different why, but you need to know your why. The goal, the dream and the goal. I will say the goal. I won't say dream because dream is too big, too broad. You know, there's no time frame and anything. But the goal that you want to achieve in this business, that's the why. That's the solid why that keep you moving forward. Whatever the challenges is. What do you want in this business? What do you want in your life? Why you are doing this business? Remember that why. Now, to many people, there probably be many different why. To some people, it's because of the financial goal. I want to have certain amount money income in 1 year time, probably a money income of 10,000, 15,000, or I want to have a annual income of 2 in 1 or 2 years time, of 3 years time. The why, financial growth. I want to have savings. How much savings after 1 year? Passive income. How much passive income do you want? It can be a financial goal. It can be an achiever's goal. The pins that probably inspire you most. Probably you say that I want to aim for my platinums or founder platinums or emeralds or diamonds, or maybe your rewards goal. The travel, the Alaska that you want. Okay, the rewards that you promise, the house that you want to buy, the car that you want. Things that you really want it, the why, that is very important. So check in yourself. What is your why? Remember that why. A lot of people are too focused on the pandemic and forget about what they want to achieve in the Amway business. That is the most important thing. Many people forget about that. You know, they are too focused on things that's not that important. For example, why the collagen is out of stock. For example, when is the vaccine coming? For example, so there's many things that is bothering our mind. But why, you know, things that are not, you are not in control. Why not focus on things you are in control? Remember your why, because this is the why that when you face challenges, when you face obstacles, when you face a lot of rejections, this is the main energy, main force that keeps you going. When you fall down and you keep going. I still remember there's this movie called Rocky. I know some of you have watched it before. It's an old movie. This movie at Rocky 4 or 5, I can't remember already, he was talking to his son because his Rocky at that moment of time was about 60 years old, and he accepted a challenge from a young champion, a charity match from a young champion. And his son confronted Rocky. Rocky's son confronted Rocky. Said, proven last time as a champion. Why do you still want to embarrass yourself in front of all the people, embarrass me as well? No, 60 years old, you're going to get there and get punched. He said, and you're going to get knocked down. Rocky says to his son, a match, a boxing match is just like your life. In life, you have many challenges. You have all the ups and downs. People will tell you you can do this and you cannot do that. People will tell you many things. And sometimes you feel like you get knocked out by all those comments from your people surround you. You get punched and you get knocked out. Just like in the boxing match. You see, being a champion is not how heavy your punch is. Being a champion is by punch, by knockout, by a heavy punch, and you fall down to the floor and you get back up again and you get back up again and again and again. That's the champion. That's the mindset of a champion. You see, the why will give you the one that's so badly that you will pull you through. Second thing, when you find the why, the next thing is that check in with your mentor. If you know the goal that you want already, discuss it. Always go back to your mentor. They are the one that have the most interest in you. They are the one that knows you well, your strength, your weakness, your ability, your knowledge, your know-how, everything. So when you have the why, go back to your mentor. They are the one that is going to guide you, help you. They are the one that understands you. The time frame that you're going and the strength and weakness that you actually have to improve yourself. That's why the third key point is check in your ability. You see, there are many people in this pandemic. They say that I've pulled through 2020 and it's been wasted. It's been wasted. But it depends on how you use your time during the pandemic. Did you change to be a better person? What do you do each and every day when you are at home? Do you self-improve yourself? You see, everyone have their strength and their weakness. To be a better person, you do not have to compete with any champion. You don't have to compete with any champion. Well, great to hear from you, Jason Uy. Yes, after I joined MOE. So you see, to be a champion, you don't have to compete with anyone. You just have to be competing with yourself. Today you are better than yesterday. Tomorrow you are better than today. You are improving. It's all about being a better you. Checking your ability. Being a better you, day in and day out. You see, today is a new world. Doing MOE. Many people say, that is MOE is the same MOE? Well, it's still the same MOE. You see, it's just the way we do things probably differently, but the way to achieve success in MOE still remains the same. That's why I say get the why. Get the why, that's very important. Because if you want, the why is diamond, you want to be diamond. You also, whether it's 5 years ago or today or 5 years from now, to achieve diamond, you need 6 platinum. 1%, 6 months. Well, that's it. Whether it's pre-pandemic, during pandemic, or post-pandemic, to be a diamond, it has the same thing. You see, MOE is still MOE. How to achieve diamond is still, whether it's pandemic or not, you still need 6 platinum. Q6, 6 months, 21% to be a diamond. So if you want to be a diamond, the diamond does not change. The criteria is still the same way to achieve diamond. So the only things different is that the way we do MOE is still the same. 3S. Selling, sponsoring, selling, servicing, follow-up is still the same MOE. It's still the same path to achieve diamondship. MOE don't say that you need 15,000 to Q for your diamond. No. So MOE is still the same MOE. Diamondship is still the same diamond. If this is what you want, congratulations. Focus. Make sure this stay in your mind. Get the why. Get the why in MOE. Then the next thing is that the ability to improve yourself, to change yourself to suit the current situation, and market. You see, you still need to do the 3S, but how we do 3S is different. In the old days, you still can do home party, but today you want to go to people's house. Well, sorry. But what you can do, you with technology, with TikToks, with Facebook, with social media, you can build with CI, with FitFreak, with Academy, or yourself with TikToks, with Facebook, with Instagram. You can build your own branding, attracting your friends that, oh wow, doing Amway is so cool. It's not different than before. Well, but you're still doing the same thing. Why? You're selling products. You're selling yourself. You're selling yourself so that your friends have confidence in you. Through what? Through social media. You're selling yourself with your friend, pulling the relationship closer with how? With social media, WhatsApp. During Christmas, during some people have, what did you do during your Christmas Eve? Celebrate or trying to achieve your goal. You see, Damien, we have just passed Christmas Eve. What did you do to make your business, to improve on your business? How to improve? Build community, build relationship, do your 3S, sell yourself, sell the product, sell your branding, sell your ECBI, sell your business environment to attract people to curious that they want to know more about Amway or know more about you because you have changed through Amway. So what did you do during Christmas Eve? Well, celebrate, watch movie, or use social media, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, WeChat. That might be Christian or who are celebrating Christmas. Send them a message with extra a few words. Let them remember you. What about that? Not just your close friend, but friends that you think that you want to pull the relationship nearer. Using Facebook. Some people, why Facebook? That when they look, they post something and they start to look at the likes. How many likes I have? You see, it's important to increase likes. Yes, I do agree. Not because to satisfy your self ego, but if you look at the business mindset, then the next thing is that it's not to focus on how many likes you get. The next thing is that who liked your post. That's very important. Now, what you can do is that for Amway leaders, that each other, that we know each other, try to like every post your Amway friends that posted. Like every post. Why? Because if I have 1,000 Amway friends and we like each other post, we have 1,000 likes. And your friends will be curious. You are so famous. Your post is so famous. They will be interested in you. So it is a responsibility that each other, we compliment each other, we help each other. We like each other posts so that we make our post, our branding better. But the next thing is that you are not going to for your own soul. This is to create branding. The next thing you need to do is to see inside the light. Whoever that is inside the light, that is your prospect, that is still, it's not your Amway comrades, but they are non-Amway people who like your posts constantly. Well, they might be your next prospect or your next APO or even your next leader. So you see, it's all in your mindset. It's all in your habits, because habit determines, small little habits determine how well you do your Amway business. It's still the same 3S. Selling, sponsoring, follow-up, servicing. Still the same diamond. Focus on your time to improve yourself in knowledge, in branding, in learning new things to do the 3S. That's how you improve yourself. Change yourself. Change your strength. Improve on your weakness. Change your ability. Change your habits. Change to be a better you. And that's how your business is going to grow in this new era. Do not have fear of where are we going and where are we heading. You have the back support by the biggest company, the most advanced company, the most financially strong company in the network marketing world. You have all the infrastructure, the best company, everything to support you. You have the best team, ECBI, excellent CBI, to give you all the online training that you need for the business. And we are always constantly keeping up. Every 1 or 2 months, all the committee in Excellent CBI, we are always thinking, how are we going to support you better in this new era? From starting of the pandemic, we are almost the first one to come out with what? Product fair. The first one to come out with what? Online weekly Tabata. 1,000 people Tabata. We are the first one to come out with the online weight management program, home edition, that brings weight management to your doorsteps. We are the first one now that come out with a full scale online business education program that is going to launch in January. So you see, you have the best at your back to support you to build a stronger business, a better tomorrow, even during this, I would say, uncertainty and keep on changing era, because we are committed. And you, the next question, if you ask yourself only, are you focused on your goal? Check in your abilities. That's the third point. The fourth point is that check in your steps. The steps that you take each and every day. Just now I say Amway is still the same Amway. Do more posting, more WhatsApp, more WeChat, more time sitting at home thinking, how are you going to expand? Who are you going to approach? Who are you going to? This morning, it took me probably every morning, actually almost every morning when I don't have the meetings in the early morning. What I will do is that I'll take 30 minutes of time or 40 minutes of time going through the whole week or the next full month, new people or existing prospect that I want to follow up. Okay, and going through my Facebook, anybody that is non-Amway member but close friends to me that I know this, I want to approach one. How am I going to get their attention? It's always inside my mind. The 3S is always inside my mind. Then this morning, I go through. Then I discovered I set in a few of my Malay old friends. Okay, working in hotel lines, and the son just graduates from university, because I go through her Facebook. I went through her Facebook, and I saw the son's finishing, even due to pandemic. Okay, completed his online courses, going into designing and everything. So this is the moment I think that I text her and say that why not we can have, you have long time you live in Perlis, your son in KL, you have not seen your son for a while, why not we actually Zoom it out together, 3 of us. So you see, in those days, if the son is in KL, the mom is in Perlis, am I going to see the mom? Can I actually borrow the strength between the mom's relationship and the son and pull them together, with the help of the mom's and the son's relationship, to actually convince the son to do the Amway business, or to tell the son about how great about Amway business? But because of this pandemic, because of Zoom, I can pull 3 of them together and talk to them about this business. So I'm still doing the 3S. And with the help of this technology and the new world, business has no limits. And I'm excited about 2020. I'm even more excited about 2021 because of the new era. So check your steps. It's all about all the small little things. You see, when you build a huge building, whether it's 50 stories, whether it's 100 stories, whether it's 150 stories, whether it's 200 stories, it all goes down to your bricks. Each and every bricks Yes, this is 4 point, correct. Okay, each and every bricks. You see, all the tall building, 100-story, 50-story, it goes back to one small bricks. You just have to know how to build one single bricks, 0 to 1. And you have the next one. You have the next bricks. You have the next bricks. And that's how your multi-story buildings going to build out. So today in Amway Business, Amway have evolved as well with the Bronze Foundation, BFI, and incentive, and the BBI, Bronze Builder Incentive. These are all your first brick. If imagine, you see, as long as you have 1000 PV, you see, 1000 PV will be your first brick. 1000 PV will be first brick. If you can do 1000 PV, and you yourself can do 1000 PV, and you have 3 more 1000 PV bricks, you are 4000 PV, correct or not? You are almost a BBI, Bronze Builder, a Bronze Builder Incentive receiver. Is that you help 3 of your downline become Bronze Builder BBI, you are a 21% silver producer. The next thing you know is that if you have 12 months, you are founder platinums. And 3 of your founder BBI become founder platinums, you are Emerald Direct. You have to duplicate it again and you become a diamonds. So it's all about how your single brick, how you achieve, how you get these single bricks on it. Do the basics. Do more. Check your steps each and every day. If you have a goal, you have a why, then the next thing is that what are you doing each and every day, each and every week, each and every month? Build the bricks. It's all about doing more. Amway is still the same Amway. You just do more. You aim for your goal. You move a step at a time. You are nearer and nearer to your goal. So when you check your steps, the last thing, check your will. I think that's the most important thing. The difference between whether we achieve something is not only about Amway, it's everything in our life. The difference is a thin line between success and failure is that just because you gave up a little bit too early, or just sometimes one step away from success only and you give up. It's all about your willpower, your focus on your goal, and your determination and your determination and your focus on your what you want, the why that you want. You see, when you see horse racing, why all the horse racing, the horse are all covered on both of their eyes? Because to keep them focused so that they don't go sideways and lost the race. They will flip and the horse will flip and they will die. So what they do is that actually they cover both of their eyes to make sure the horse is running focused. Many of us sometimes along the way, it's just that we are too much distractions. Oh, this one seems better. Oh, this one seems better. You see, those people who achieve success are people who always stay focused, no matter what type. Sometimes disappointment, sometimes a lot of no, sometimes during pandemic, they say, oh, okay, it's difficult. You see, adapting to changes is always difficult. You adapt to a new work, you apply for a new job, you go to a new company with a new boss, with a group of new colleagues. Don't tell me it's not difficult. It's always difficult. Something new is always difficult. Adapting to changes is always difficult. So that's why if you are so serious about achieving success, stay focused. 2020 is over. The next thing is 2021. From January onwards, set your goal. Forget about the fear. Forget about the challenges. Forget about all the obstacles. Yes, I'm not telling you that don't stay safe. Stay safe. Follow the protocol. Follow the SOP. But there's still many things you can do with online and offline, a combination. You see, Amway, many people, Amway is, what is Amway business? Amway is not an online business. Amway is not an online business. Amway is a people business. It always has been a people business until today as well. Even tomorrow also, Amway is a people business because we help. Amway is a people business with online business features. Amway is a people. Amway is not only an online business. It's very cool. There are trends going up now. Online business, you see, people that is one that are going to make miracles. People have the willpower and the desire to achieve more and do more, to be better. So Amway is always have always been a people business because people is the miracle. People are always the miracle. So Amway is a people business, not an online business. People business with online, with the most up-to-date, advanced online business features that is going to help you, your business. Together, that's how we are going to be. We are going better and better and better, greater and greater and greater. You have to believe that Amway has been, is, and will be always the miracle vehicles that going to change and it's going to create more and more people that can change their life, they can achieve success. What is Amway? Amway is a business that molds leader. Amway is a business that makes champion. Amway is a business that going to helps you to break records. It's all about breaking records. It's all about molding leaders. It's all about making champions. And most important thing, is all about you because you are born winner. So ladies and gentlemen, for sure, now is what? Now is 2020. You remember the last time I remember time flies, A60s, time flies. That time was like, oh, it's still 10 more years for A70. While you're celebrating A60, it's like 10 more years A70. But suddenly, we are 2 years after A60 already, and we only left 8 years. By the time if you don't take it seriously, we might only left 2 years to reach A70. So now is the right time, 8 years from now. Any one of you interested to be in A60 with me? Anyone? Yes or no? A6, A70, A70. Anyone interested in A70? A70, A70, A70. Engrave it in your heart. A70. Engrave it in your heart. A70. Put it in your mind. Inject it in your mind. A70. I want it. I want it so badly. I want it so badly. A70. Because eCVI, Excellent CVI, we are going to have 100 of us taking photos, celebrating together in our A70. Believe yourself. Believe in eCVI. Miracles can happen. You are a born winner. See you in A70. Thank you for listening. I'll pass the mic back to MC.